Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. B-Hub, how are you, Brian? Good to see you. Hi, Sarah. Or Sarah. Vincy Gal, all the way out in Canada by way of St. Vincent. How are you doing? Rashad, hi. How are y'all feeling today? Jasmine Forrest, one of our Vegan Challenge winners from 2018, who went on a retreat in Costa Rica, is here. Hi, Janice. H-Town. Michigan. I'll be in Illinois, Michigan, August 21st in Decatur. Yes, I love the portrait in the back too. Like the sun is setting and it's beautiful. Beautiful day outside today. It was raining here yesterday. 27 interiors. I'm gonna need you to hook my house up. I haven't been there since like October. Texas. What part of Texas, Tony Brown? What flag is that? The blue and yellow. Please help me, DiCaprio. How are you guys doing today? It is the weekend and it's hot. It is hot. I wasn't planning on going on IG Live, but I figured, hey, the sun is setting. I'm getting a beautiful vibe right now. I just made my dinner. I have a salad going with some mixed greens, some vegan cheese on top with some cucumbers and onions, avocado, tomatoes, and then also I made some plant-based burgers, and I went ahead and marinated and caramelized some onions with that, with bell peppers, yellow, orange, and red. And so that's popping with a little sea salt and black pepper, Italian herbs, and cilantro. And I made some sriracha mayo, all vegan, for the burger. So I can't wait. When is the cooking show? I don't know. I have these albums to finish and then a couple of films, but sometime, whatever y'all want. How are y'all doing? I hope that you all are loving the new music and the new single, Worth It. I'm out of the country right now, so it's a limited access to seasoning here, at least the kind that I'm used to. But we got some shows coming soon. London, if you are tuned in, I'll be at Metro Fest on August 8th. And potentially something on August 15th, 14th and 15th. Stay tuned on mayamaya.com/events. August 21st, I'm coming to Decatur, Illinois, Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'll be in your neck of the woods on September 4th. Hollywood, Florida. I might come see you during the week, right before Memorial Day weekend, TBA, at an all-new, brand new spot. So it's all going to be posted on mayamaya.com/events. And some more shows coming up as well. It'll be good to reach out and touch finally. Hi, lovely Nikki 90. No Sleep Part 2. I love that record. Once I get into doing a live album, that's one of the songs that I want to put on there, along with Man in My Life. but the live version. So absolutely. I did want to say, I know that a couple of you all hit me up about the Planet 9 jackets that are in the music video Worth It. And I'm in touch with the company that designed the jacket and got it all embroidered. I just need to know what colors y'all want. Black, red, blue, white, green, what's going on? Let me know. Because I'm going to do exclusive, limited edition, customized orders with your name on it, if you want, with, of course, the Planet 9 logo in the back. Hi, Australia, Melbourne. It's been a minute since I've been in your neck of the woods, but I hope to come back real soon. Hey, Shalom Charity, Dallas, Texas, my Libra sis. Red, black, and white for the jackets, okay. Fall orange, interesting. Is that more like an auburn, bronze, what? So I'm taking notes so that I can put the requests in. Black and pink. Ooh. Okay, black, gold, chakra colors. Good idea. Green. What type of green? Forest green or true green? So I'm gonna just have to talk to y'all individually. I'm taking names. So we got Tom P. Mills, Jazzy, how do you stay so peaceful? Good question. I'm a laid-back person, pretty much like my mom. It's my upbringing. But then my life is a bit hectic, so I got to bring it down a lot of notches, I guess, to stay balanced. It's the Libra scale, because the other side of life is all over the place, and I'm very organized, which helps me compartmentalize my thoughts, but also keep track of everything. I need organization to honestly function, so I don't go crazy. How do I stay so peaceful? I guess practice. It comes with time. It's easy to react, but I kind of live with things for a couple of days to weeks before sometimes I respond in a safe way. But meditation sounds help. Diet and exercise help. Boxing helps let off some steam. Laughter as well. But I have my moments, and I usually have those moments in private. Black and pink, shalom. Okay, red, black, white, green, chakra colors. When am I coming to New York? New York is not on the schedule yet, but I will certainly let you guys know when it is. Memphis in the chat. Tennessee. London in the house. I'll see you at Metro Fest 8/8 August 8th. Burnt orange. Interesting. Never had such a request. Burnt orange. What is your question, Miss Lily 527? I didn't catch it. Ooh, emerald green. I like that. It's a rich color, especially for the fall. Forest green. White and soft pink, Neasy. Neasy F Lady. I'm trying to keep up. Okay, let's see. Uh, 27 interior says olive, gold. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestions. Does that mean that you're going to be ordering all of those colors? Rust, black, olive, and gold. Okay. DC in the house. How y'all doing? Yes, indeed. Zimbabwe is here. Shout out to the Libra gang here as well. Yes, being single can be peaceful. Absolutely. How do you stay organized? 5 tips. Good question. Murphix Phones asked me. I like to make folders when it comes to business on the laptop, and I guess compartmentalize or categorize things. And then within folders, I have folders. Sometimes it's a color coordinated thing if it's like a closet situation, or by sleeves, long sleeves in one place, and blazers in another, long shirts in another. It really depends. Shoes go by, of course, heel height, open toe or closed toe pumps. So it depends on what I'm organizing, of course, but once I categorize something in my mind, I bunch those things together and throw them in a folder or a specific type of compartment. Yeah. And so I can then process and then also locate it faster and easier. Saves time in the long run, you know, just a little bit of time. Do I dry fast weekly? No, I don't. I have never done a dry fast. I probably have without knowing it, but not consciously. It's usually like around deadline time when I'm on the computer uploading a lot of information to get into a system that hours and hours and hours and hours go by without drinking anything or eating anything. So it's something that I guess subconsciously do, but nothing that I actually plan on doing. Now, I have done liquid fast before, and I felt really, really good afterwards. But I think the first 3 days are always the hardest when you switch up your diet. That's all. New Monkey or New Monkney asked me, how long have you been a vegan? I just celebrated my 7th anniversary being a vegan on July 1st. So, 7 years exactly to date. It's definitely paid off. Hi, Cece. Good to see you. I don't know where you are in the world, but good night to you. You sound like you're overseas somewhere. And thank you. You be safe as well. Oh, Tom P. Mills says, can we get a 30-day documentary on the life of Maya one of these days? One of these days, maybe you will. I'll definitely have some behind the scenes stuff for some visuals that I shot, along with like how my recording process in the studio goes, coming your way soon. And the Q&A that we did on Instagram Live last month. So we'll get some of that stuff up and running. Yeah. When am I coming back to PG? I'm not sure when that's on the schedule, but I just did get an offer for the DMV. I think October or September, one of those dates. Long Beach, Cali, hey. Detroit, hey. I'm not doing a full tour yet because I still have other obligations, but I will be doing a couple of spot dates in between projects. No, I'm not watching anything right now. Who's in the finals? Hey, AOP, April, Lawrence is here from NC by way of DC as well. San Diego, I might be back in your woods sooner than later, mid-August. Stay tuned on mayamaya.com/events. Yes, I got a little sprinkle of yellow here. I've been in quarantine and I cut my nails down. I'm in need of a manicure. And it's been beautiful. I'm very busy. I've recorded probably 8 different types of compositions. Some of them are like really, really short for this next film that I'm about to start filming in a couple days. That's what I've been doing these past 2 weeks. Nothing of my own music, but more so like holiday music. So that'll be out probably in November or December around the holidays. Woodland Hills, Cali. Aww. I don't necessarily know who is playing in the FIFA World Cup right now, so you guys have to school me on that. I've kind of been tapped out of what's happening in the world. Happy birthday, Alan Marshall Smith. I hope that you have a beautiful born day today. Sending you lots of love on your solar return. Intermittent fasting. I've done a little bit of that, where I fast for 12 to 14 hours before I have my next meal, and I break my fast with just fruit or a fruit smoothie with sea moss. But I've done that. And keeping the time that I actually eat, that window within the day, to a minimum. That's when you're going to see a lot of weight loss take place. So I have done that. It's not something I've mastered yet. But I've just tried a couple of different things to see the effects and then the time frame that it is effective for me, so I can know what to do when I have to do it for whatever reason. Tobago, Trinidad. Yeah. So yes, I did meal prep today. Miss you and only you. I do meal prep for my busy days, especially. I take sometimes 3 hours on an off day or a window of 3 hours and a busy day to really map out the week, and a lot of whole foods, fresh foods, vegetables, fruits that won't go bad, and then I preserve them so that I can have my meals ready. I put them in BPA free containers or glass, but if I have to take it and go, I also have these like cool snap containers that you can just take with you on the plane, etc. No leaks, nothing, and they come in handy, especially for those last minute things where you're gonna stop for something that's not healthy, like a tortilla, when you're trying to stay away from the flour. But I do that especially when I'm going to see a trainer to work out, so that I have my smoothie ready for my post-workout with my plant-based protein powder inside, and then a salad, of course, to get my leafy greens in because they contain lots of protein, and then something fulfilling, of course, as well, that's not too heavy. I'll do like a plant-based burger on the side, or like a seaweed wrap of vegetables and chickpeas and all that kind of stuff. And I make a mean vegan mayo sriracha type of sauce for dipping. I love seasoning, so I season everything before I fold the seaweed wrap. Sometimes I use rice paper as well with the sesame seeds on the outside, but they're really hard to find. So the seaweed wrap is good because seaweed is good for you. And it's basically those square nori sheets that you can find in the international section of your grocery stores, in the Oriental, or what they consider Asian food section. So good for you, and it tastes good as well. Thank you, Angie. Am I wearing PJ bottoms or basketball shorts? Hi, only real chance. Sarika. I'm actually wearing a cute little dress that I got from a boutique. It's really comfortable, but I had just finished a meet and greet virtually on Meet Candy, which allows me to communicate one-on-one privately with those that book their slot. So I just finished that, and I wanted to look presentable. I had my interview look on earlier, which was more conservative, but this is like cute. It's short sleeve, and just going with the flow. Today, after I get done with you guys, I'm going to be studying lines and guitar and piano parts for some music that I have to perform during filming, which we start in a couple days, officially on Tuesday. But yeah, I'm like recording myself in my voice record app, to be the other characters, so that I can fill in my mind, or even speak it out loud, the parts that I need to deliver. And I'm marking up the script and going to the new version, updated version of the script, and checking the old script that I actually have printed out to, I guess, find out the accuracy and what has changed as well, so I can also be on point with that. It's a long process. I've highlighted everything. The locations are one color, and they vary too. To my lines in one color, to the actions that have no dialogue in one color. Like, I have my own system, but a lot of actors have their own system as well. And then knowing kind of like which scenes and which locations have to be delivered first within the first 3 days. That's what I'm like fully engulfing myself in right now, to live it, to be in character, and to be able to ace it, because it's going to move like this, and it's a lead role. So once again, back to organization, and I guess being a stickler for organization helps me just deliver better. But it's time first that I have to invest in getting everything organized so I can identify it, color code it. Whew. I have to do that with my folders on my laptop too. But anyways, to answer your question and elaborate on somebody that asked me that, like 5 tips of organization. We talked about my desktop on my laptops, or we talked about my closet, but we didn't talk about, in the acting world, how I do it. Sometimes people go to Staples to get those little tabs, kind of like the stickies, but they're very, very thin. And you can mark your pages like that accordingly. So a little behind the scenes info. Hey, Angie, another cooking session. I was actually cooking during my my candy meet and greet today. Do y'all want to see what I made? Chickpeas or black beans? I really like both, actually, and I've made burgers with both, and I put them in a dehydrator. But if I'm on my alkaline, I'll go with the chickpeas. That's on Dr. Sabi's approved list. Black beans I do love. Ooh, the sunlight. Yeah, it really depends, Do I plan on creating a cookbook? I plan on doing a whole lot of things for you guys, because I'm constantly playing in the kitchen and coming up with like new recipes that I want to share, but I want to share it in the right way. And you can get the free starter guide right now on mayamaya.com/lifestyle. It's free if you want tips on how to go vegan. I put some of my favorite seasoned, fulfilling recipes inside of there, so you can go ahead and get that recipe for free. The pictures are there so you can see how it looks. Everything from raw vegan to cooked vegan, processed vegan, alkaline vegan, whatever. The sauces are important. The spices, the herbs, the seasonings are important. But yeah, that's all up there right now. And somebody from Queen Afua's team, shout out to Aziz. He has helped me do a whole refacing of the starter guide so that you guys get a new upgraded version. I'm happy about that, but I'm just going to add some more recipes and high quality pictures as well. Because the ones that are up there right now in the free starter guide are like with my little cell phone before the 12 even came out. So, it's to get you started, but it's like not fully the way I want to present it. So he's helping me with that. And updates, of course, because there's new films and documentaries coming out, new books available as well, new communities and brands being born every day in the vegan space. So all of that stuff is added. And then the audiobook will follow so that you can just listen to it while you're cooking and you don't necessarily have to read, and you can multitask. So that's on the way, hopefully by Christmas or something as a nice gift. But we're focused on getting these albums done for you. And life is really good. It's been really good in a really strange time in the world. But I'm really focused and want to just bring all the goodness to help you along the way if that's what you want. And I know some of y'all want me to do a cooking show. I'm not opposed to it. It's just timing. It's just timing. Yeah. Oh, so y'all don't want to see my cooking because you haven't eaten yet? I was cooking and it smells so good, but I haven't eaten dinner yet. It's kind of early. Well, actually, no, it's not. The sun is still out. It's almost 8 o'clock. I got 5 minutes to kind of meet my goal of no eating past 8, but I think it's going to be extended today. For however long I'm on here, of course. Where can you find the juices and smoothies that I make? I kind of freestyle when I make my smoothies, at least. When I'm juicing, I don't like to combine too many different types of fruits because you have your acidic and you have your alkaline, you have your sweet fruits, you have your citrus. There's certain combos that will upset your stomach. So I like to do 1 or 2 fruits in the same family if I'm going to do juicing. And I have a juicer by Breville. It has not given me any issues. It's never broken. I have 2 actually. One on one coast and another on the other. But it's definitely a great investment. But there's all kinds of different juices as well, or juicers as well. Celery juice is really good for you. It's not considered an alkaline vegetable. But I've definitely felt and seen the benefits of it when I was doing my juicing challenge. I love juicing oranges, of course, seeded only. Watermelon juice is amazing in the summer. Even cantaloupe has a lot of, and honeydew melon has a lot of water. Those are your highly water-based fruits. And so you can really make a nice refresher. Put some mint in it, especially for the summertime. A little hint of agave if you want, or coconut nectar to sweeten it up, but it really doesn't need it, especially if it's cold. You can get smoothie recipes on some of the apps that are actually available, or even some of the links that are available in the free starter guide, mayamaya.com/lifestyle. If you want to smoothie it out, I have a lot of resources in there, kind of like a directory for you to go ahead and look and see what floats your boat, what fits with what you want to try out. And there are several different recipes within each link or even each book that I recommend. Some of them are ebooks as well, or take you right to the website where there's a physical book offered, a YouTube page that comes with the company. But all of that stuff is in the free starter guide. You can also go to your app store and download juicing apps. Just type in the word juicing, or even smoothie recipes. It'll take you to all these free apps as well if you don't want to pay for one. Yeah. I apologize in advance and after the fact that I have not been able to conduct my vegan challenges as we usually do because I've been so busy with obligations and deadlines and of course rolling out the latest single and other components, and I'm doing quite a lot by myself. So, you know, I have team members, but I have taken on a load all at once, and I'm here just to kind of direct you on where to go if you want to get started. But I haven't had time to like take pictures of photos and literally lead the challenge properly. So if I'm not going to do it right, I would rather not do it at all and not leave you guys hanging out there on a limb. But the starter guide is always available. Yeah. Hi, Red Pretty Girl Steph. Happy birthday to you. Is it your birthday today? Um, what sign are you? I don't even know what zodiac sign. I know that we are going into Leo season, but I'm not sure which season we're in right now. Can somebody help me out? Is it Cancer season? Or am I way off? Yes, watermelon with mint. Hi!
Hey, Maya.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
What is your official name?
Today is July 10th.
Say it again.
It's today, July 10th.
July 10th. Are you a Cancer? Or did I
Yes,
get...
I'm a Cancer.
Okay, see, I'm not way off. Happy official birthday to you. What's your official
Thank
name?
you. Thank you. I love you, Maya.
You're so welcome. What's your name?
Steph. I'm Stephanie.
Stephanie, where are you at right now? What city? What
I'm in
state?
Florida, Fort Myers, Florida.
Nice. Well, we're going to sing you happy birthday as you requested, if that's okay.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Steph. Happy birthday to you. And many, 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 many more.
Thank you.
Blessings
I
to
love
you,
you.
lady.
Bye bye.
Of course. I send you all the love, the blessings, the good energy, and your solar return, and health, and just positivity, you know. Stay safe out here, and congrats on another year of life.
Thank you. You're so beautiful.
Much love to you.
Bye
We
bye.
send all of our love your way. Enjoy that Florida sunshine, too.
I will.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, happy birthday, Steph. I think it might be Stephanie, but I'm going to just call you Steph because that's all I know. Shout out to all the Cancers here. Amazing. I got it right. I got Virgo, I got Leo, Virgo, Libra, and then we have Scorpio, Sagittarius. Then I kind of get lost after that. I think January is Aquarius, and then we go into Pisces, maybe, and then Aries, and then March and April. April, or no, Capricorn is somewhere at the top. I don't know. I kind of get lost between January and April. Actually, January and May. Yeah. So, oh yeah, Sagittarius, December. Okay. I see y'all dropping your signs in the little comments. Ooh, the sun. Ah, just to have a window in quarantine with sunshine is a beautiful thing. Y'all have no clue that I was locked out in a studio for a month and some change, just focusing really, really hard on parts, albums, virtual stuff, paperwork with no windows. So to have a window during quarantine, oh my gosh, it's like that moment. And so I'm feeling the love and all the energy from the sun. It's a beautiful thing. That's probably why I got on live, because it's a beautiful day today. It's been really gloomy here for the last, I would say, 3 or 4 days. Super, super rainy, not cold. And I appreciate the rain, but it makes you want to kind of like stay inside and not be by the window. Because that overcast weather is a little moody. But yeah, the sun has definitely recharged me and I'm feeling great. It does wonders for the body and the immune system. Okay, Jamie Fortenberg, we don't want to do any negative self-talk. And you are worthy and you are significant, so please hold on to faith and push through. Listen to the song Worth It. When you get a chance, drop to your knees in prayer or however you need to, to start choosing positive thoughts, because you are significant and you have a purpose in this life and you matter. I see you, I hear you. Some of us have all felt that way at some point, but you do not. You do not need to, tune into the negative self-talk or even the outside talk from other people. Stay focused. Know that you have greatness inside and that you also have everything that you need to push through and to be a beautiful force in this world. So also listen to the record Hold On, and it will help you get through the day. Okay? I don't know how old you are, but understand this is just temporary. This is just a temporary test, you know. And the body is just physical. The body changes. You are a soul, you are a spirit. That's an exterior, but what matters is what's on the inside. Because all that exterior stuff does not last or stand the test of time. So focus on within. Um, let's see. I'm trying to keep up, y'all, but y'all are moving so fast. Jamaica, Jamaica. Hey, love to see it. Wave your flag in the ER. What is my favorite song from Mood Ring? Cocaine. Fuego says, let's see. It varies. I love No Sleep Tonight. I love Why You Gotta Look So Good even more. Two different vibes. I think Why You Gotta Look So Good is my favorite street record. No Sleep Tonight is my favorite grown and sexy record. And my favorite up-tempo record on Motoring is, for performance, is Whatever Bitch. So fun. And Cold-Blooded, which is AKA Sophisticated Lady. A Rick James cover. We love 70s funk music. Yeah, so back then I was just all over it because that's the type of music I grew up on. Ooh, something's going on outside. Music Mind asks, how do you feel about 20 years since Lady Marmalade? Wow. Yes, time passes you by. It does not feel like 20 years. but it's here, and we're here, and that's all that matters. Definitely a blessing and an experience, of course, to work with all the ladies, all the fabulous ladies of Lady Marmalade. And that was a really good experience because, I had worked with so many male artists at the time with collabs and stuff. So to get with females and actually be in the studio together and then perform together and then win a couple of awards together, that was an amazing moment. Yeah. And I hope it's not the last time that we get together. Hmm. 70s funk. That's what I said. Nabisco 804. I love me some 70s funk music and some slow jams, some Isleys, some Smokey Robinson. I think that's more late 60s into 70s. Teddy Pendergrass. There's a little Teddy Pendergrass type of cover on the TKO album with the TKO interlude. Homage. But we love some Rick James, Evelyn Champagne King, the Mary Jane Girls, Rick James, Prince, Shalimar, Peaches and Herbs, O'Brien. Like, I grew up on Kool and the Gang, Cameo, Confunction, Commodores, the OJs. Who else? Mandrill, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Sly and the Family Stone. There was a lot of influences in my living room. Stevie, Donnie, a lot. To Jackson 5. Good living room music. George Clinton, yes, of course, the Gap Band as well. And hmm, so many pieces of vinyl that my parents own. I'm going to ask, by the way, if they still have that vinyl. Yeah, because that vinyl collection was amazing. Yes, Luther Vandross too. hmm Way back. I do have a lot of playlists that I make. One is all reggae, another is all soca, another is just dance hall, another one is just 70s funk. The other one is like 70s slow jam. Then I have my 80s playlist. Then I have my 90s all females playlist. Then I have my bedroom music. you know, the 90s classics. Can We Talk? Mint Condition. Pretty Brown Eyes. Tony Tone. Whatever You Want. Just a lot of things. I was in bliss when the verses with SWV and Escape came on. Oh my gosh, I watched it twice. Once on my phone and then once on the big screen. And I was just in heaven. I had my wine with me and I was down memory lane. Just having a ball. I remember so many ad libs that just kind of came out of me on songs that I hadn't heard for years. And I'm like, how is this coming out of me? I'm like a whole library up here of 90s music and stuff. So I got my life on when they did that. That was one of my favorites because I grew up listening to that. hmm You should collaborate with Nicki Minaj. Actually, we collaborated way back in 2009 for Beauty in the Streets, Volume 1. And we have a song called Ponytail. So y'all can go get that. That's online. hmm What are your favorite vacation spots? Me, I love the sunshine. I love tropical weather. So anywhere exotic, and you get exotic all over the world when it's equatorial. Sometimes you get exotic in Australia, tropical weather out there as well, depending on the time of year, because the sun hits differently at certain hours of the day everywhere in the world at some point. Their their winter is our summer. Our summer is their winter. It's backwards because of where they reside. But New Zealand is beautiful. The Cook Islands, Mauritius, Seychelles, the Caribbean is always great for me because it's not too far from the United States. Africa is, of course, filled with many countries, and all of the coastal places are super beautiful. Tanzania was the first place that I visited in Africa, and Zanzibar is amazing, amazing. Um, but nothing like the good old Caribbean. Even Central America is nice. It's a different type of language barrier, but I think Caribbean is because that's where my first vacations were. Even as a kid, I have a lot of great memories there in the Bahamas and all of the islands, really. And there's a couple of actually haven't been to. Dominica is one, not Dominican Republic, but Dominica. I want to take a trip there. Um, yeah, yeah. hmm San Diego, it looks like I'll be coming back. Yeah, not an island, but somebody asked. As far as shows go, and I might be doing a wine tasting as well in San Diego. So just stay tuned on the website, mayamaya.com, in the event section for upcoming shows or events or releases, etc. Yeah. What are your absolute favorite songs from any of your albums? Well, of course, my favorites are from these next two that I'm going to give you. But I love Man in My Life as far as a slow jam. That's a remake of Lady of My Life by Michael Jackson. And that is on the Fear of Flying album. I love doing that song live with a live band. I even like You off of the Mood Ring album with a live band. It's very much a wedding song, but it's also reminiscent of gospel because of the chords. So I like that song too, and the Jodeci harmonies that we have as well. Um, what's another one? I think my favorite song from the first album is If You Were Mine. By the way, Tidal put together a Maya Essentials playlist, and they have 28 songs on there from a lot of different projects, the independent projects, and then also the major label projects. So go ahead and if you have Tidal streaming service or whatever, you can go ahead and check that out. It's called Maya Essentials. I was surprised that they included a lot of the new music. That was awesome to hear. I think Damage is on there. If Tomorrow Never Comes. The latest singles like Just Call My Name, Worth It, the newest single that we dropped last Friday is on it as well. So yeah, shout out to Tidal. Oh, hi, fashion poista. I might be coming back to Florida really, really soon. Stay tuned. If so, it would be right before Memorial Day weekend in September. Yes, I will always come to the DMV. That's home. But just stay tuned for the actual date. I'll post it on my page, of course. hmm Oh, Only Real Fan. I can't wait to perform that song live then. We gotta have a live band show for my hometown. With my live band there. We gotta do some of the songs that I never cover enough live because of limited time sometimes, or I gotta do all the hits and stuff as the priority because people will be mad if I don't. But it's nothing like a good ballad live. And Man in My Life is special. First of all, it's a Michael Jackson song, but the female version, and I guess maybe men don't really get those types of songs anymore these days. So that'll be nice for y'all. Yeah. Yeah. And One Man Woman, too. That's one of my favorite songs from the Smooth Jones album, along with the Smooth Jones Afterglow show mix on the Grown and Sexy side. Man, yeah. One Man Woman is like one of those men in my life, but even more dynamic because of that bridge and the background arrangements and the dynamics of the band because there's live music on there, which we love. So doing that live is also great. Mm-hmm. And that song is actually about a man who has had his heart broken and is hesitant to trust again. So I kind of flipped that. You know, usually the men are asking the female, "Oh, let me in," and I don't care what the last dude did. I'm not that way, but I flipped it, you know, from a female perspective. Yeah. So enjoy that. One man, woman. hmm What female artists inspire you? Now, y'all know I'm from the old school, so I grew up around, of course, amazing 90s R&B, Mary J. Blige, hip hop and R&B, the first, by the way, to kind of set that tone for a lot of us in this whole culture. Mary was first, you know, as far as the 90s music goes. And, you know, she was playing heavy on in the school dances and the after parties, prom, as well as the basement parties. And I just love that combo. So Faith is also a big influence, but before that as well, vocally, it was Minnie Riperton, 70s music, Rose Royce, Evelyn Champagne King. There are Donna Summer. There's so many people on the female side that have influenced vocally. The Isley Brothers as well, as far as males go. 90s bands, of course, for harmonies. Mint Condition, Jodeci, Escape, Cut Close, En Vogue, Jade, Brownstone, SWV, of course. I sang quite a few of their songs live in the acoustic set or with the band. And who else? I was in gospel choir in high school, so of course commissioned and Sean D. Key, the Clark sisters, Yolanda Adams, Daryl Coley, you know, and then as a dancer, all of the Teddy Riley's productions. But Babyface was a big influence, you know, Whitney Houston as well. I was always doing talent shows, so whoever was singing a Whitney song. And there was just that whole era in the 80s. Yeah, man, I grew up on a lot of different types of music. And then through tech dance, I listened to a lot of jazz, John Coltrane, Dizzy Gillespie, all kinds of things. Um, even Broadway tunes, top 40. Yeah, um, the list goes on. I'm kind of like a library of different influences as well. But yeah, the radio game back in the day, it felt so good. Tony Tone, you know, just like real good music and chord changes and modulations and composition. As Yet, After Seven, Shy, H Town, who else? Intro, Keith Sweat. I mentioned Cut Close before. I love Athena's voice and tone. It's like butter. But I was big on harmony and like always wanted to know how to work equipment so I could stack harmonies. So that's the first thing that I did with my advance. hmm Yeah, man. hmm Indeed. I hope I answered your question thoroughly. So the new single is out now. Yes, for those that are just coming on, it's called Worth It. And those that are asking me, I miss your music. There are 13 projects out, and you can actually view them on mayamaya.com/music. hmm A lot of the singles are up on the homepage, including Worth It. And the video is out now on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Vivo. Shout out to BET Jams for playing it yesterday and today. Uh-huh. Yes, indeed. And shout out to the team, my guy Mars on music production. Um, my friend Cliff, who's like my brother, a guy named Cliff on the pen with me. And Shasha, who laid backgrounds, additional background vocals on the chorus. Kez Cross, who laid the melody on the hook that I wrote to, and I had a different hook at first, but I'm like, I wonder how it would sound with somebody else's idea. So I ended up keeping his idea and rewriting a new chorus with the same concept, but it was different melodically at first. And so shout out to that whole team, Malcolm in the Mix, who mixed and mastered the record, and Fadi, Al Corey, who shot, the lyric and promo video. Yeah, I styled myself. I did my own hair and makeup because I wanted to look real without like a styling team or anything, to get like behind the scenes and what it's really like with me in the gym, or how I train outdoors, how I get down in the studio, just in my sweats or whatever, or my workout clothes. Nothing over the top. Yeah. So I hope y'all appreciated the more real and raw side, because I've never actually done a music video like that before, which I consider the promo video. And the lyric version is also out. Oh, by the way, in 2 days, the color version is going to be dropping, because some of y'all asked, can we get the color version? So that'll be out on YouTube in 2 days too, if y'all don't like black and white. But I love a good black and white video because it looks docu-style. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sunlight is hitting. I get to see the sunset here every day, which is beautiful, over the trees, and some of the buildings are laying low. So it's just enough to see a nice 180-degree view in quarantine, my last official day, before I get to doing this film project. But it has required me to be isolated for 2 whole weeks. And in this time, I've been really productive recording music for the film. So I'm glad to have had this time. I brought my equipment, just really basic microphone and headphones, two laptops. Um, and then I have a guitar and piano here to practice. And my little mini keyboard, which is basically this size, to kind of get the keys of certain songs. If I needed another key, I can get right on GarageBand and trigger it. Yeah, so it's been a really busy time, but productive time. And I cannot wait to get into this food that I made. How's Jax doing? Thank you so much for asking me. Jax is living his best life. It's been super hot in the DMV, according to my mom, who I haven't seen in a while now. I have not been home, like home sweet home, since October. I did come there. I can't remember what day I went back, but it was for a family emergency, just for a couple days after that. Other than that, Jax is living his best life. He is staying outside at night because it's so hot, and he loves chasing animals. And I have agricultural land, so it's a lot of things that come out at night. Fox. He has a fox friend that roams the property, and he'll come over and say hi or instigate. But Jax is like on guard. My niece is there too, so she is loving having that time with her dog. You know, she goes back to school soon, September probably, or even it might even start in August, late August. But Jax is getting all the attention. Sometimes I FaceTime him to say hi, and he'll start going downstairs where he normally knows I work in the studio, because he hears my voice and he still remembers, even though I haven't seen him for months and months and months. But yeah, his ears perk up when I get on the phone. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the hair compliment. I'm giving my hair a rest actually, because I've been doing a lot of styling. So this is actually a wig that I put on myself. This is my real baby hair. See, I fooled y'all, but there's the lace right there. Didn't I fool you? It's amazing, right? So I feel like this is more of a natural type of looking wig than some of the other wigs I have. And oh my God, let me tell y'all, when I am in California, y'all have to go check out this one place. It's called The wig shop. It's a huge place of wigs all over the walls, every single wall. Most of the human wigs are on the wall. This is synthetic, so this is fairly, affordable. This is about maybe $90 versus 500 like the human wigs. So I'm protecting my hair right now and just leaving the baby hairs out because I've had heavy, heavy braids. I've had heavy ponytails. I've had a lot of hairspray, a lot of edge control for my press interviews. So this is also how I give my hair a break. Just throw it on, but something that also matches my texture and that looks natural. And you could put light heat on it. So didn't I have y'all fooled? Oh yes. My hair is a little darker. This is more of I think it's a little lighter than a 1B, but yes, I love it. I love wigs. I picked out the wig in my Worth It video and I just slapped that on real quick. And we were in downtown shooting some footage. I was like, this works. Oh, what am I gonna wear? The Planet 9 jacket happened to match and I just kind of threw it together. Yeah, but this is how I protect my hair. Right now I have Jamaican castor oil, giving my hair a nice, reset under here with 2 wig caps on. And I didn't even braid the hair. I conditioned it. I gave it a nice hair mask yesterday. And I slapped the little two caps on and it laid flat. So it's resting right now. But yeah, I don't have to put any heat on when I rock a wig and it looks like my hair. My hair is just probably 2 inches shorter than this one, and I need to trim it. Yeah, it's not as full either, but I'm letting the color subside so my natural color is growing back out, and not putting any chemicals. Also, I went shopping at the wig shop for this character that I'm playing next, and I picked up 3 wigs. I had a wig fitting because they have some amazing synthetic wigs that you can put heat on, but they also have human wigs too that you can style, straighten, do whatever with, put up in a bun, put down in a bun. It's like convertible. So I picked up 3 wigs for my next character, and it'll be a different tone because it was important that I don't look like Maya. It's a different shade of what than what I normally rock. So I had a little personal one-on-one wig fitting with the lady that was helping me there, and I'd be on a shopping spree in that place. And they come in handy for live performances because my hair texture just doesn't stay the same live, especially in the summer. I can't do a U part, especially if that wig is not matching the natural texture of my hair. I can't even straighten my hair when I'm on stage because I'll be dancing or, sweating naturally under the lights. And I'll have 2 different textures from the time I go on stage to the time I come off stage. Looking crazy. So I do love wigs for that reason. And once again, you don't have to damage your hair that way. So, yes. And you get to try different things and match the vibe of whatever the venue is or the vibe of the show with a different hairstyle. But one thing I do like are twists and braids, because they do last long. Sometimes they start slipping if they aren't installed right with the right hair texture as well. But outside of that, I love me a good wig, especially for hair health and giving it a rest. But yeah. Oh man. Life on the Red Planet. Take me there. Oh yeah. Yes, my hair does frizz up. And the curls are not always even. So one day I decided to straighten my hair during a pride show. And my pride shows are lit. I get down. I'll be doing splits on the floor and rolling around and death drops and stuff. And a little voguing. But yeah, that hair was a whole different hairstyle. When I finished my show, I can't remember what city or state that was. It might have been Kentucky, but yeah, it was a mess. So I have learned to invest in wigs, and it doesn't have to cost that much. Also, ladies, if you do purchase synthetic ponytails, hair, wigs, because they are much cheaper than human, a little trick that I learned when I was doing the GMO video. If you have a steamer, or you can go get one for $19.99 at Target or Walmart, steam your synthetic hair to preserve it, and of course comb it through, and it creates newer hair, like you just got it out the pack or the package. If it's a wig, using a steamer on synthetic hair will renew it. So I just want to push all up on that little tip. You can't keep them on your head? Well, you have to adjust it. Get the adjustable kind, Angie. And then you also have to pin your wig cap. So there are different like tricks. And then there's also adhesive that you can put on the wig cap for your wig to stay on, you know. And you have adhesive remover as well, which I never do. So maybe if I do a live show or something with a wig, I'll try that out. But my hair is usually pulled back away from my face for live performances because I don't like the hair to get in my mouth, you know. Nashville, Tennessee, hey! I've had some amazing music come out of Nashville, Tennessee. Space and Time. I hope y'all like that song. We released that, and I shot that video in my backyard last year during the pandemic. But it's on YouTube youtube.com/Maya Vivo. Yes, that record came out of Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to Louis York. Will I be saving this live? I don't know. I guess I will. I guess I will. I never really post my lives, but the sun is really, really nice. So I'll see if it even processes because I'm in a different country right now. And I've been having some internet issues, even if it's 5G. It's really sketcy. So we'll see. The last one didn't save. I went on last week for release day or something like that. And it failed. So this one is really, really long, excuse me. So I don't know if it's gonna work. But let me hurry up and get to my eating curfew, which is now gonna be an hour later than I committed to, so I can have my dinner that I may eat. So I don't go after 9 p.m. Eastern time. Oh man. Oh, hi, Mrs. Fajardo. Thank you for sharing that memory lane moments with me. Favorite song to listen to while relaxing? It's actually not a song. I listen to a lot of sound bowls and sound meditations or meditative sounds and frequencies for sleep. Sometimes there's music or sounds that heal back pain or renew your spirit or doing a nice aura cleansing. There's all kinds of things that I tune into for relaxation. Yeah, but I also like to get my candles and my incense or the sage going, some Palo Santo going, and create the vibe. Bubble bath with some Epsom salts, some bubble bath. Yeah, it's really, really healing. A glass of vegan, organic, planet nine fine wine. Available at mayamaya.com/shop. Yeah, all that. I'm very much into peace and recentering and relaxation in the midst of the chaos. Yes. Any albums or new music coming? Always. For that person that asked that question, I'm trying to find your name. Flair underscore. Yes, always. There were, I think, 9 singles last year, including the collabs and music video for The Truth last year. So we're always going to keep some singles going. This year we have Forever My Love and True Love around Valentine's Day, our 23rd anniversary of All About Me. And just last Friday, July 2nd, we dropped Worth It, but definitely have some more music coming and some films as well. So stay tuned, of course, on mayamaya.com. And looking forward to seeing you guys in your cities, on the road, as we venture right back into the world very, very soon in August. August 8th, London, UK. I'll be there for Metro Fest. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, no COVID variant prevents me from coming. 21st of August, Decatur, Illinois. I'll see you there. It's an outdoor show, rain or shine. Lakeshore Amphitheater. Details on mayamaya.com/events. Hollywood, Florida. Some other shows coming up in late August as well. I'll also see you at Atlantic City on September 4th in New Jersey at Kiss Kiss. We do that annually, so I can't wait. And some other territories as well coming your way. Chicago Pride in October, I'll be there. But yeah, stay tuned on mayamaya.com/lifestyle. I send you my love, and stay safe out here if you are going back into the world. And you know, health as well. Take care of your bodies, your mind, your spirits, and I'll be praying for you as always. You are in my thoughts and prayers. And I can't wait to turn it because I've been indoors too long. Eat something good for dinner time tonight. And once again, sending you my love. Peace and blessings to you all. And I'll try to say this live.